There is a strange truth the hurried world keeps forgetting. The wise walk slowly while everyone else runs, and the ones who walk slowly often arrive first. Before we go further, if these calm thoughts do you good, take a moment and subscribe so more people can find a little peace. So picture a street at rush hour. People pour along the pavement, shoulder past shoulder, eyes down. One checks his wristwatch, another breaks into a run to catch a train. Everyone is chasing something. A meeting, a door about to close, proof deep down that they are moving forward, that they have not been left behind. And through the middle of all of it walks one old man. Slow, steady. He does not hurry. He does not weave and dodge. The crowd flows around him like water around a stone, and here is the thing that stays with you. The runners arrive breathless, red in the face, their hearts pounding. The old man arrives calm. Same street, same distance. Two very different men at the end of it. Maybe this touches something in you. Perhaps you know that feeling well, the tiredness of always rushing. The sense that your days are a train, you are forever chasing and never quite catching. And underneath it, a quiet fear. That if you slow down for even one breath, life will rush past you and leave you standing alone. I want to sit with you a while and gently take that fear apart. Because here is the first thing an old teaching would offer you. Hurry is not the same as progress. We have confused the two for so long that we no longer feel the difference. We see someone moving fast and we think, there goes a person getting ahead. We sit still for a moment and a small voice whispers, you are wasting time. But speed and progress are not the same road. They only look alike from a distance. Think of two kinds of water. There is the fast river up in the hills, the one that rushes over the stones, white and noisy and quick. It looks powerful. It fills your ears. But put your hand in it and you touch the bottom at once. The fast river is loud and shallow. Now, think of the deep water further down, the wide slow part where the current barely seems to move. It makes no noise. It shows off nothing, and yet it is the deep water that carries the whole ship. The fast river is loud and shallow, but the deep water moves slowly and carries the whole ship. The noise is not the strength. The noise is often just the shallowness making itself heard. And so it is with people. The runner and the walker may reach the same gate at the end of the path. They stand in the very same spot, but only one of them arrives able to speak. One arrives gasping, wrung out with nothing left to give. The other arrives whole, present, ready to greet whoever is waiting there. They reach the same place. They did not arrive the same. Sit with that for a moment. If the old man arrives calm while the runners arrive spent, then slowness is doing something. It is not falling behind. It is not laziness dressed up as wisdom. Something is quietly at work in it. Some real strength that the running world sees and calls weakness, because it makes no noise. So what is it? What is that strength hiding inside slowness? To find it, we have to leave the crowded street and stand at the edge of a field. Because it begins with a farmer and a handful of rice he cannot pull to make it grow. Watch his hands for a moment. He kneels in the flooded paddy, tending each young green stalk, his fingers careful in the water. He does not pull. He knows that if he tugs the rice upward to hurry the season, the roots tear and the whole crop is lost. So he waits, he tends, he trusts, and he lets the sun and the rain do their slow work. And here is the old lesson under it. The one who hurries the harvest ruins it. Think about what that farmer is really doing while he waits. To the running world, it looks like nothing. It looks like a man doing very little, letting time slip by. But inside that stillness is a strength the runners never learn. It is the strength to hold steady while others panic. When the season is late, when the rain does not come on time, the hurried man claws at the ground and loses everything. The patient man simply keeps tending. He knows the season turns for those who can wait. So waiting is not weakness. Waiting well is one of the quietest kinds of strength there is. This is the deep, slow water carrying the whole ship while the loud, shallow river rushes past and reaches nowhere in particular. Now, let me give you the third teaching, and it is a simple one. Stillness sharpens the mind. Picture a bowl of muddy water. If you keep stirring it, keep shaking it, the water stays cloudy and you can see nothing at all. But set it down. leave it alone. Stop stirring the water, the mud settles, and you can finally see the bottom. That is what a slower life does to a restless mind. The thoughts that churn all day begin to sink, the panic settles, and slowly, clearly, you can see what is actually there. The runner cannot see this. He moves too fast. To him, the whole world is a blur. Faces and streets and days rushing by the window, none of them landing. He arrives everywhere and remembers nothing. But the one who slows down sees the small things: the face of a friend, the taste of the tea, the sky changing color. He notices the warmth of the cup in his weathered hands. He notices the smile of someone he has known for 40 years. He notices the light going gold and then soft over the quiet hills at dusk. These are not small things at all. These are the things a whole life is made of, and the hurried man runs straight past every one of them. So understand this gently. A slower pace does not empty your life. It does not take things away from you. It lets you notice what was always there, waiting quietly for you to look. Here, I want to pause and ask you gently, which of these thoughts touches you most today? The patience of the farmer, or the settling of the water, or the small things you may have been running past? Tell me in the comments. I read them and it does me good to know which words reached you. And if these words reach you, a soft nudge to subscribe before we walk on. Nothing more, only so that more people tired of running might find a little peace. Now, we have talked about patience, the strength to wait. We have talked about stillness, the clear water that lets you see. And these are real gifts. Each step, unhurried, begins to feel like enough. But I must be honest with you, patience and stillness are not yet the heart of it. They are the door, not the room. There is one deeper reason the wise walk slowly, a reason quieter than all of this, and once you see it, everything else falls into place. Because under the patience and under the stillness lies the true heart of it. The world runs to prove it is moving, and the wise walk slowly because they have nothing left to prove. Nothing left to prove, sit with those words for a moment, because they hold the deepest reason of all. The runner runs to show the world he is moving. He checks his watch, he glances back to see who is behind him, and underneath all that speed lives one quiet fear that if he stops, he will become nothing. But there is another way to stand in this life. An old master would say the mountain does not chase the clouds, and yet the clouds return to it. The mountain does not run after anything. It does not prove its size. It simply stays steady and rooted, while the mist drifts in, wraps around its peak, and settles there on its own. The clouds come because the mountain is still. And here is the strange gift hidden in that stillness. When you stop running to impress, the right pace finds you. The right people find you. The right peace finds you. Not because you chased them, but because you finally stopped chasing. You became a place calm enough for good things to gather. So now you see it. The wise walk slowly not because they are tired, not because their legs have grown weak with age. They walk slowly because they no longer need to arrive somewhere else to be at peace. There is no gate ahead where their worth is finally handed to them. The peace is already here in this step on this ordinary morning. And a person who carries that has nothing to hurry toward. This is the mastery. It looks so small from the outside. An old man crossing a busy street, letting the crowd rush past him, arriving calm, while the runners arrive exhausted. Nobody films him, nobody claps. And yet, he holds something the whole running world is aching for. When you stop needing to prove you are moving forward, slowness stops feeling like falling behind. It becomes dignity. You walk upright, unhurried, sure of your own pace. And something quiet happens with every footfall. Each step becomes enough. Not a step toward the next thing, just a step whole and complete on its own. And that is enough. Nothing more is needed. I know these are only words, and words are easy to nod at and then forget. So let me offer you something you can actually hold. Something small. So today, try one thing. Walk one short walk with no destination, and let the runners pass. Do not aim for the shop. Do not count your steps or watch the clock. Just walk out your door, turn wherever feels kind, and go slowly. Let the hurried ones stream around you if they must. And as you go, feel your own breath begin to match your own steps, in and a step, out and a step. That is all. That quiet rhythm is a piece you can return to any day you like. And if the mind starts up again, you should be doing something useful, you are wasting time. Let that voice pass too, the way the clouds pass the mountain. You are not wasting anything, you are practicing the oldest skill there is, being here, without rushing to be anywhere else. Now, I want to be honest with you, the way a friend should be. This is an old teaching, not a law. I am not standing above you, handing down rules. I am only passing on what has been passed to me across many quiet lives before mine. So take what serves you and leave the rest. If only one line stayed with you today, that is plenty. Let the rest fall away like leaves on the water. The world will keep running tomorrow. The trains will keep leaving, the watches will keep ticking, and the crowd will keep chasing its proof. You do not have to argue with any of it, you only have to slow your own steps, breathe your own breath, and let the mountain in you stay still while the world hurries by. May you find in your own unhurried pace a peace that rushing could never buy. And may you carry it gently, step by slow step, into the second half of your life. Walk slowly and arrive whole.